right, we're recording one here, boys. All right, tonight it's Tony's Tools Tuesday. Let's fucking go. Tony Tools Tuesday. We drink and we double fist. 2 for Tuesday. That's what I always say. We're talking about a new tool here. Just off the fucking truck. We got ourselves from Home Despo, the Husky. 10055979945. It is the 100 position lock and flex head ratchet 3/8 drive, 100 tooth count. Now we all know Icon, the G2s, baby. Let's fucking go. And they have this sweet flex head locking position. So there's another set of these I've been looking at, the Gearwrench. Here it is on the Scamazon. These look pretty good. So a 3/8" ratchet. I want the lighter one, right? Usually. So besides the weight, why am I really going to be picking up this one? You heard it. You heard it before. 72 teeth. 100. I can feel it in my fingers. You can hear it on the audio. This thing's a fucking chunky boy for 100 teeth. So maybe it's dry. What I'm going to end up doing, we're going to take it apart, fill it up with a little bit of oil, and see if we can improve on it. We go into this jar. We have this set of snap ring pliers, which I like a lot. And then we have another set of snap ring pliers over there. Fucking Icons, which I don't really care that much for. As much as I've liked the Icon stuff, it's one of their fucking misses in my opinion, because you can get the same shit off of Scamazon. All right, let's do a little surgery. Oh! Careful. Oh, what the fuck? This is why I don't like this set, huh? What the fuck is going on here? Got some 90s. That might help, right? Have a 90s. Ah, fucking A, bro. Fucking A, bro. 90s. Got a faceplate. With an O-ring stuck on her. We got, this is what's inside. Everybody wants to use what Snap-on uses, Super Lube. They sell it at Harbor Freight. Apparently it's not the same version though, of course. But I figure since it's gray, it's also gray. I use Permatex Anti-Lube lubricant. Let's fucking bust this bad boy open and slather that bitch up with a little bit of this. Gotcha, bitches. What I'm going to actually be using is this Permatex Ultra Slick. I would not also mind using a little 3-in-1. And if you don't got that, use some used engine oil or fuck it. Whatever you got. Spit on it and slap it in the... So just a fucking dab will do you there, boys. Let's give her a couple turns. She's chooching. She's chooching. We gotta wipe off right on the flannel, like you should. Drop that bad boy back in there. And set her home. We'll give her a bunch of rotations. We'll see if that changes anything. Probably not. I like that. fucking good. That feels so fucking good. There's still more back drag on that than the Tecton. So the Tecton is this. But I can feel it with my fingers. Like I said, these dick beaters are calibrated. You'll just have to trust me on that. All right, so we got them. The Gearwrench 81380 120 XPs, 3/8 inch, 1/4 inch. Let's take a look. So I did not know this, but there's single pawl and double pawl ratchets. And this Tecton is a 90-tooth single pawl. This Husky is a 50-tooth double pawl, and that's where they can market it as, you know, 100 position ratchet. And similarly with this Gearwrench, it's a 60-tooth gear with a double pawl, so they can market it as the 120 XP, baby. But it's not all marketing wank, because the double pawls with the larger gears still give you a smaller degree swing. So it does still benefit you. The back drag between all four of these is vastly different. And again, I'm not doing any kind of scientific measurements. We're just using the calibration of these dick beaters here. But I'm gonna say the Tecton still wins out. Followed up number 2, the Gearwrench. They're really close. That's very hard to discern. I think because this one is heavier, it doesn't want to turn the wrench as much when I'm twisting on the anvil. This one you can see is a much shorter wrench, and the Tecton is, you know, a lot longer. So the extra weight could be aiding that a little bit. It's very close. You know, I could go either way on that. This Husky has quite a lot of back drag. And you can see it's turning when I'm turning the anvil here, right? So that's a problem. And then also this 1/4 inch Gearwrench also turns when I turn on it, but I mean, this is a 1/4 inch. However, again, it does just feels just ever so slightly more clunky than the 3/8, and you'd really want your 1/4 inch to be a little better than that. But either way, that's what I've come to find out. Here's my issue. On Home Depot's website, it actually says this is 100 tooth. Now we can see that right here on their page. It's saying 100 tooth. 100 tooth is a lie. It's 100 position, sure. Let's ask Maury.
The lie detector test determined that was a lie.
Okay, so that's a fucking lie right there. If we look at the Gearwrench listing, they're straight up about it. They're saying this is 60 tooth, this is 120 position. Perfectly fine with that. So this Husky has me a little peed off, you know, because they're lying on their listing. So with all these in consideration, let's also take into fact that Icon just released the G2s. And the G2s, from every person that I've seen bought them and has been talking about them, thinks they knocked it out of the park with these G2s. I have not had my hands on those yet, but they are priced a little bit higher than these Gearwrenches. Now, if you can shop Harbor Freight, like you should be shopping Harbor Freight, and you can wait for a 40% off deal on Icon that occasionally comes around, that's a sore dick deal right there. But if you're not willing to wait, I would pick up this guy right here, the Gearwrench. Now this also has the locking adjustable head, it works a little bit different because there's this button. Press this side of the button will release, and then you can adjust the angle, reset it to lock it. Now, one thing with this that you might also want to take into consideration is these gear wrenches do not go full 90. So that's as best as you can get right there. All right, so that does it. Just to recap, I want to return this Husky. Don't like it. Love this gear wrench. Love the small head on it. That's awesome. Also, racing stripe. Hello. Obviously, you're going to be able to get the job done faster. So with that alone, Gearwrench wins over the Husky. They're about the same price. They're about $40 a piece. And, also consider the Icons as well. If you can get them at a 40% off sale, they're going to be in the same ballpark for value as these guys. So let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below or don't. I don't really care. And have a good night.